Well, a long time no see. All right, you little freshman bitches. Today we're doing Dazed and Confused. Now, one thing I want to say about this game is one, it's basically just the game. But there's a way I would prefer everyone to play it. One, after quarantine is over, because you are going to want your friends along with this, because this game will get everyone you know turned up. Let's just say. And the methods that I choose to do it are as follows. It's like the high school characters in the movie, take a sip of beer. You're gonna have a shot, and if you partake, which everyone in this movie is about, which this whole movie is about partaking in herbal things. Have some of that ready handy too. No, this is just this is a stand-in, as they call it in the movie business. So yeah, you're gonna have a shot, you're gonna have a beer, and you're gonna have the marijuana. And the person heading the party up is going to decide who does what on what line. But I'm going to give you the ground rules right here. The person leading the party is going to be called Darla, after the amazing character played by Parker Posey that we'll soon get to. But I say at the beginning of the party, you all, well, A, should be familiarized with the movie. But I mean, this cult classic. Everyone's seen this movie. Jesus, I saw this movie when I was like 5, I think, which is why I'm probably as fucked up as I am. But I digress. Anyways, have the Darla of the party like draw for who's gonna be the Darla, and then that person gets to pick who drinks the beer on a line, the shot on a line, or the you know what on a line. Because there's some lines in this movie that are just iconic. Like, I would say just down your entire shot during the teenage girl hazing led by Darla. I just love that scene so much. And but yeah, like the rules are pretty. They're designed to get you fucked up. But long story short, don't play this till quarantine's over, because this is a social game. The rest you can somewhat play by yourself or with Zoom. With this, you're gonna want to be around a party. You're gonna want chips. You're gonna want dip. You're gonna want brownies, medicated, non-medicated, whatever, your body, your choices. You always do whatever feels right. And if it don't feel right, don't do it. Be kind to yourself, ultimately. Know as much as you can in the middle of this god-awful, depressing scourge of a pandemic that we are in, but whatever. Anyways, but yeah, play this after quarantine, because this is definitely social. And here we are. So Darla will call out who does what on what. But here are the rules. You're going to take a drink, or you're just going to, I'm just going to say take something. Take something every time a paddle is shown. Take something or do something whenever a scene takes place in a car. Which is like 90% of the movie. It's like worse than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's pretty fucking bad. Beer, sorry. Take a drink when Slater is introduced. How iconic is that character? Take a drink when you realize that that's Anthony Rapp from Rent. It's Mark Cohen. God, I've been in this quarantine for 525,600 minutes myself. Also, my God, like theater kids, we love him because he is the OG Mark, and also, like, he and Adina are like that, and Adina's just awesome, and he's awesome, and Rent was awesome. As much as I begrudgingly make fun of it, it did break ground for theater and homosexuals in theater, so thank you. The girls' bathroom discussion about Gilligan's Island. They are so fucking right. Men got everything on that show. What did women get? Ugly ass motherfuckers. Ugly ones. The Vietnam vet teacher just gives no fucks at all. Yeah. He had so little to worry. Like, yeah, you getting your ass kicked is not half as bad as almost getting your head blown off in Vietnam. Sorry, kids. The coaches, every time the coaches give Floyd shit about signing the football paper, the anti-drug pledge, if you will. I was in this movie way too many times. Take a drink when O'Banion is introduced. Ben Affleck, also probably one of the most mentally unstable characters in a movie I've seen ever. And I've seen Girl Interrupted like 35 times. Like, that motherfucker was crazy. Just play mean. Every high school had that mean kid. I wasn't it, but you know, if you got on my bad side, honey, I would read you to filth and not even blink an eye. Well, I'm blinking more of an eye right now because I'm, you know I blink a lot. Look at me, it's like I'm having a stroke of genius. No, I'm kidding. I just blink a lot because I smoke a lot of weed. Yeah. Take a drink when Dawn, that like nasty one, tries to hook up with a feminist teacher and she just ain't having it. Like, you know, she's eating motherfuckers like him for lunch and she's like, baby, no. You just go on somewhere. Okay? You can't handle this. You can't handle this. You wouldn't know what to do with it. Respect. Everyone had that one teacher in high school that kind of was hot, though. Ours had, like, I didn't even know his name. He was only there for, like, a semester, but he was, like, I think he was, like, he was a baseball coach, and he had, like, red hair. Always had a thing for gingers. Bitch, he was so hot. And he was, like, then, like, I had the class he had, too, but, like, I had a different teacher, and it was, like, changed, like, right at the minute, and I was, like, oh, God, I was so gonna have, like, hot teacher fantasies about him. I'm going to hell, by the way, yeah, in case you haven't noticed. The school's out montage. Just take 2 drinks on that. I love that scene. It's so perfect. The mom with the shotgun. You know, that's how protected my mom was. You know, she wouldn't, we didn't have guns in the house. She'd just grab them by their, like, someone was trying to beat me up. She'd grab them by their hair and beat them against the fucking concrete step on the porch. Like, my mom gave no fucks. Still doesn't. Happy birthday, Mom, by the way. She will continue to not give any fucks. And when she's in heaven, she won't give any fucks. Yeah. That's where it comes from. Finish your drink during the air raid hazing. Parker Posey. I love that scene. The music. Like, yes. Love that scene. It's so degrading, but hilarious. Also, you would never get away with that shit nowadays. They'd be like, oh, fuck you, we're arresting you. Lord's mercy. You're just gonna take a drink, do something every time Matthew McConaughey comes on screen, because it doesn't matter what he does, he will always be Woodrow Wilson, whatever the fuck his character's name was. I don't even know. I just know that is Matthew McConaughey in my head for all time. Like, totally done wonderful stuff since then, but Jesus Christ, I will always think of that motherfucker in that white shirt and those ugly colored tight-fitting pants. God, Matthew McConaughey is so hot. Take a drink every time a 70s song is played. Or take a something. Take a something. Do something on the I get older, they stay the same age line, because that just makes my skin crawl. Alright. Take whatever you want, whenever he says that. Also, I need you to know that has become such a Matthew McConaughey, like, trademark almost. In that I saw a Magic Mike porn parody, and the guy playing, like, the Matthew McConaughey character, right as he, like, you know, ejaculated, said, all right, just like him. Now that takes control. Like, that guy should have won the porn Oscars for that. That was pretty talented. Like, yeah. Why the fuck am I talking about this? Why, bitch? Get it together. The revenge scene against O'Banion that Cheryl's scary, like, hardcore, but not quite. When they finally get to the woods, and, came here to do 2 things. Kick some ass and drink some beer. And I'm all out of beer. That was every school bully when you went to school with. I'm like, oh, honey, you're sad. Find a 3rd thing to do. Go fuck yourself. When they climb the water tower. That's a good one. Air raid. Aerator at your ass. Darla gives her the ultimatum, and she's like, fuck you, bitch. Love it. Like, what happened the next year? Like, I can guarantee you Darla probably, like, got killed in a drunk driving accident when this movie was over, and didn't make it to her, senior year. She just died. She drank like a fish, honey. I mean, like, I'm one top behind. Good God. I love Parker Posey in that movie so much. I just love Parker Posey, period, okay? We're gonna do Waiting for Guffman. Better fucking believe we are. Oh. Every time the football pledge is just mentioned throughout the movie. Cool. The fist fight scene that finally happens. Iconic. Didn't go quite the way you planned, did it, kid? You got your ass beat. I shouldn't drink this beer. It's giving me the hiccups. Every time they roast the football coaches. Well, roasting would be their face. Let's just say talk shit about the football coaches. Roasting, you do that shit to people's faces. So every time anybody in the movie talks shit about the football coaches. Slater's George Washington monologue. Now, that monologue pans in and out between scenes. You're going to take a drink every time during that monologue the scene comes up. You know, like, it pans in and out between scenes. So each time he starts talking about George Washington or Martha Washington growing weed, you just do whatever. Feels right. Even if it's drinking water. I mean, I'm not trying to get you drunk here. Can't even fucking lie right. See, you think being an actor I'd be a better fucking liar. That's actually the farthest thing from the truth. This face can't hide a fucking lie. It can't. Like, you can just... It's a curse. Such a horrible liar as a kid. Did you take a shit on the stairs? No, Mom, I did not. I'm kidding. We didn't have stairs. I did, however, I did pee myself in Kmart one time. It was not funny. It was no bueno. Gotta keep living. L-I-V-I-N. I'm pretty sure Matthew McConaughey has trademarked that as his, like, motto at this point. But he's right. You just gotta keep living. You gotta keep doing the damn thing. Also, like, I would love to smoke weed with him sometime. Like, it would be, it'd be fucking epic. Like, I wouldn't remember shit for the next, like, 8 days. Like, I would be like, it'd be like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I kind of want to. Nothing sexual about that, by the way. I'm pretty sure he's taken. And it's obviously not gay, because if he was at this point, trust me, everyone would probably know about it. When Floyd tells the coach off, stick it to the man. Stick it to the man. And the slow ride in sequence. That movie is this movie is just iconic. Like, everyone I know, like, it's one of those things. Like, it was an early 90s movie, so therefore I saw it, kind of young. Like, my cousin, I think Cody, would, like, watch it, like, while he was babysitting me at his house. And, like, I would, like, listen to the stuff they're saying and be like, oh, okay, I don't know what that is. Then you get older, you figure it out, and then you have a new appreciation for it, and by the time you're, like, 15, it's, like, a cult classic movie. Like, that's the benefit, I think, of growing up, being born in the early 90s, is I got to witness some of the best fucking filmmaking in my childhood. Like, I'm not saying, like, this is, like, Citizen Kane, but it's a really good movie, It's the kind of movies I like, cult classics, things that feel good, things that are, like, every time you watch it, it's like slipping into an old sweater, It's comforting. It's like ASMR for mentally unstable people like myself. So that's why I did this, and thank you for listening. Tomorrow we're going to do Empire Records. It's going to be pretty epic. I'm going to start this thing where yeah, never mind. I'll just, like, do it. I'll explain it in a post later. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Empire Records. Have fun, stay safe, do what feels right, be nice to each other. Don't do anything stupid. Take care of yourself. Happy Sunday. Praise Jesus if you do that. Praise Brene Brown, Oprah, what the fuck ever it is people worship these days. I don't know, but I don't worship anything except, like, no, I can't even think of anything I worship at this point. I'll come back with something. I'll come back with, like, a god, Cool. Toodaloo.